Hello and welcome back to Conquest Creations. I'm Jacob Lucas and today I'm introducing you to Season 2 of the Conquest Champions League. For those of you who don't know what the Conquest Champions League is, I take 8 tournament veterans in the Middle-earth strategy battle game and pit them against each other in an elimination style tournament. Season 1 was a great success and we saw Dunland take out the victory led by the Green Dragon Jeremy. This is Season 2. Let's go meet the players and see their army lists. If you want to see the army lists in full detail, you can follow the link in the description down below.
Hi, my name's Henry. I'm here for the Conquest Champions League. Very excited. I've decided to go with my Gondor list. Now, some of you who watch Jacob's channel may have seen the last series that we did a 3-parter series, that the Gondor came good for me in the last round, and that sort of inspired me to give these guys a bit of a bigger go this time around, because I haven't used them in a while. So in my list, I've got Boromir, Horse Lance, Shield. Never take the banner. Kids, never take the banner. I've got him with 4 knights. I've then got Kyrian, because he's got that nice little courage buff when he's trying to attack terrifying models. He's got some guys with him, a couple of rangers with spears. We've then got Beregond mounted. He's got a couple of guys with spears, and then a couple of shields, so I think 6 in that warband. And then we've got Demrod with 3 stick guard bows. So I actually haven't added on much from the 300 pointer in that last series, except for Boromir and then a couple of extra guys. So it should be quite interesting. I don't know what I'm up against yet, but what I'm really afraid of is fighting an elven army, frankly. Just because high fight really stuffs up Gondor. Because you normally can charge in Boromir, fight 6, nothing can really hurt him except for some heroes, and he's really good at killing troops. But this is going to be a problem if he's got high fight. I'd really like a Mortal army or an Isengard would be a lot of fun to go against. Boromir loves Isengard. So I'm very excited, looking forward to it all. I don't know what the scenario will be. That will be a big influence in how these games go, but very excited and ready to kill some orcs.
And there we go, that is Henry Kerr. Now he has defeated me in a mini-series on this channel before, so I do not want to come up against him. Our next player is Rain the Shadow. He suffered a devastating defeat in round 1 of Season 1, so he's coming back to prove himself.
How you going, guys? My name's Rain. Glad to be back for Season 2. You might remember me from that embarrassing defeat with the chariots and everything else like that, but yeah, this time along I brought Cirith Ungol Legendary Legion, so that'll be good. Planning to get heaps of animosity in there, utilise Shelob's benefits that she gets from the Legion. In the list we've got Shagrat as the obvious leader. He's taking 6 Uruk-hai with shield, 2 with 2-handed mace. Gorbag taking 5 orcs with shield, 1 orc with banner and shield and 2 orcs with spear. An orc captain with 4 orcs with shield and 3 orcs with bow and spear, as well as Shelob. So one tactic I'm enjoying using at the moment is just having those 2-hand maces follow Gorbag around to get that animosity and making them +2 to wound. They take down the heavy targets.
Now our next player, who's going to be playing a very, very familiar list to our returning viewers, is Brody Lee.
Hey guys, I'm Brody. You might have seen me before on one of the past videos on this channel. I would have played the Defenders of Helm's Deep list and lost tragically. Spoiler. Today I'm going to be taking a Last Alliance list that has been featured in this channel in the past. It consists of Gil-galad on horse, leading 10 Rivendell warriors, 3 with bow, 7 with spear and shield. The 7 with spear and shield will be upgraded into the King's Guard rule. Meaning that I will have 7 fight 6 warriors, which will come really handy down in the later stages of the match. And then my other warband will be a Númenórean captain who will be leading 12 Númenórean warriors, 4 with spear, 4 with sword, and then 4 with bow. The hope of this list is that I can manage to use my 7 archery models just to kind of hold back a lot of the horse models against any other armies that I go up against. And then just to be able to kind of let Gil-galad through and flank sides so that I can wipe out even some of the stronger armies.
And there we go. Brody is taking my list from Season 1 of the Conquest Champions League. Now, he thinks he can do better than I did with it, and I don't want to spoil Season 1, but I did pretty well with it. So, let's see if the apprentice has become the master. The man next up needs no introduction. It's the Green Dragon and Conquest Champion, Jeremy Hunthor.
Hello, I'm Jeremy from the Green Dragon podcast, and I'm back for the Champions League 2 with my Garrison of Dale force with some new models. At the time of recording, I'm using the experimental rules for King Brand, for Bard II, and the Knights of Dale, and I'm hoping that I'm going to go up against a lot of infantry hordes because I've got a lot of fight for. I've got some very good shooting, 3+ shooting for my army bonus with elven bows. Are going to make mess of goblins and orcs and anything like that, and I've got a lot of models, 31 models. I'm playing a lot more defensive than last time. Last time I went hyper aggressive Dunland. This time I'm going to sit back, I'm going to relax, I'm going to shoot out everything, and once it's all dead, I'm going to let Brand and Bard do their work. In my list, I have Brand and Bard leading very similar warbands. I'll have to check the composition for them. They've both got 3 Knights of Dale, because that's all I own. They're the new models. I've got 1 banner, probably sitting with Brand. I've got 7 Shield and Spear Dale Warriors, 7 Sword Dale Warriors, with Shield of course, and then 8 bows. So it'd be nice to have a Giria, nice to have some sort of extra shooting, but obviously you can't, different eras. So I've got lots of infantry, no cavalry, no speed, but a lot of shooting.
This is undeniably one of the best painted Middle-earth armies I have ever seen, and I am proud to have it on this channel so that you lovely viewers can have a look at it. The Conquest Champions League Season 2 is brought to you by an extra special project that I've been working on recently. It's some digital sculpts of some Saxon-inspired buildings. Stay tuned to learn more about this. Now, our next player is relatively new to the scene. It's PJ, the tall hobbit John, playing his Ents.
G'day guys, I'm PJ. I'm pleasure to be here at the Conquest Champions League Season 2. I'll be running a strong Fangorn list. In my list I've got Treebeard with Merry and Pippin. I'm running Beachbone and Quickbeam. Really looking forward to getting into it. I think they're going to cause a problem for other players with a high fight, high strength, high defense. I'm just going to play aggressive, and if people want to sit back off, I'm going to throw some nasty stones their way and see how we go. Yeah, the army being a low model count, well, hoping to just keep them all in nice and tight, just try and prevent getting traps. But if I have to, I'll just barge my way through, and I've got no problems spending some resources to make sure I'm winning fights and just killing heroes.
So there we go, just 3 models plus Merry and Pippin in that army. Nice and easy list to write down. Next up, we've got Jordy the Beard returning from last season.
G'day guys, Jordy back for round 2. Look, we got crushed by some done landings last time, but I'm back with the Easterlings. We've swapped the whole dynamic though, so I've kept the pike block. It's a good bread and butter part of the army. But instead of going chariot focus, I've got 2 big hitters. So I'm bringing the brand spanking new Rutabi, General of the Dragon Legion. And alongside her, we've got Amdur as well, the OG. And then about 20 or so pike lads. Look, hoping to get a bit of redemption for my Easterling boys because they look so good on the table. You know, we want to perform for them. So yeah. I've actually broken the mold, and I've got Amdur on foot. He's meant to be like a bit of a hero killer, right? So you chuck him on a horse, he gets the knockdown, he gets 8 attacks. I kind of find that's not even that's not even enough to get the kill. So instead, I want him to be a bit more grindy. So I've got him on foot, backed by like 2 pikes at all times. I'm chucking 6 dice. I'll win most combats. And look, it's going to take an extra turn, maybe 2, but I should still get that kill. And on foot, he's a lot easier to keep alive. First of all, he's got the unyielding combat stance, so on a 4-up, he's not knocked down anyway. But additionally, you know, I can hide him in amongst my ranks and make charges that he just couldn't whilst on cavalry.
And that's Jordy. He's also got some of the new Dragon Cult acolytes in there, as well as an Easterling drummer with a horse. Our next player is David, the Lord of Lorien.
G'day everyone, I'm David. I've been playing this game since the Battle Games in Middle-earth magazine, so hopefully that counts as experienced. We'll find out. So I'm bringing the Galadhrim pike wall to the Conquest Champions League. I've been having fun with the Dol Amroth pike wall and the Uruk-hai pike wall, so as one of my lockdown projects, I've moved on to the 3rd pike army. My plan going in, because it's 500 points, I've swapped out Galadriel for Celeborn to give the army that little bit more hitting power. I've also got Haldir. So Warband 1, paying attention, is Celeborn. He has his Elven Made Hand and a Half Sword, best upgrade in the game, don't leave home without it, and a shield, because I had 5 points left over. I have 8 guards of the Galadhrim Court. I have 2 Galadhrim warriors with elven bows. I have 1 Wood Elf Sentinel. I have a Galadhrim Warrior with Banner and the Galadhrim Guard upgrade, because someone told me no one ever takes it, so I took 1. And a Galadhrim Knight. Warband 2 is of course Haldir. He's got his heavy armor and his elven bow. 4 pikemen, another bowman, and another knight with bow. Not a whole lot of models, but plenty of Fight 6 and a handful of bows, so we'll see what it can do.
And finally, the last player in the tournament is, well, it's me. Hey guys, I am Jacob, the Conquest creator, here playing in Season 2 of the Champions League. This time, I've gone for Azog's Legion, but with a twist. I'm not taking Azog. I've got 2 Gundabad captains, both with shields, a Troll Brute, a bunch of Berserkers, and then just filled out their 2 warbands fully with Gundabad Orcs with Spear and Shield. Now there's no strike in this list at all, which might seem a bit strange, but at 500 points, I feel confident that I've got the numbers, I've got the movement speed with the Berserkers, and I've got the Troll who can do a strength 10 hit on the charge, so I should be able to deal with those big heroes in other ways that don't involve just going in and striking up. My game plan with this army is to have a big back-to-front shield wall of Gundabad Orcs with those Berserkers running around the flanks, surrounding them and hopefully getting traps. I've also got that Gundabad Troll Brute who I want to just stomp through as many enemies as possible. I've got 4 might in the army, which isn't much, and I guarantee you right now I'm going to use all 4 of those might on heroic moves for my Troll Brute. And there it is, that's my army list. I think it's going to be controversial among some of the competitive players, saying that it's not that powerful, but I stand by it. And those are our 8 players for the Conquest Champions League Season 2. This is going to get started in a fortnight from when this video is released. I'm excited to see how these games go.